Alright, let me talk about this Pusha and Drake joint. Like I said yesterday, just like Jay-Z underestimated Nas, I think it was a similar thing regarding Drake and Pusha. Personally, I don't know why Drake would underestimate Pusha T. For y'all who don't know who Pusha T is, I bet you know who he is now. And cats that I grew up with from VA, we know what Pusha means to us. But Pusha means a lot more to just hip hop in general. So, and I'm a Drake fan, so I consider Drake a future legend, and I do consider Pusha T a legend right now. So being in the game for so long and still being able to put out great quality music. Now, when you put music to the side, and anybody who has a pretty high IQ regarding rap and hip hop, it's always been very, very competitive no matter what. It's always been a blood sport as well, like I said yesterday. And that will never, ever change. You have to pick your battles very, very wisely in this game. One thing that I've noticed with Drake is that he kind of picks and chooses opponents at times. Whether he's subliminal with a line or he really goes at you. Meek Mill, and I love Meek Mill too. That's the homie. Like different than Pusha. It's a totally different situation. And I feel like Pusha is, to me, in my opinion, one of the smartest guys in the game. And I just said this. Me being an artist, me being a competitor in this game, like, I would spar with 95% of MCs, no problem. When you're a true MC, you don't fear nobody. And it's not a matter of fearing a certain MC over the next MC. It's really just choosing your battles wisely. Now, as far as that 5% is concerned, Pusha T is just one of them that I wouldn't go at. Even with his response, I'm not surprised by the response. And a lot of y'all need to really understand, in rap, nothing is off limits. It's not about taking things too far. If you think about Jay-Z and Nas beef, Biggie and Pac beef, Ja Rule and 50 Cent beef, and 50 of all people is one of the most ruthless MCs today. He's like last of a dying breed. And Pusha T is cut from that same exact cloth. Pusha just doesn't really get into shenanigans too much. And like he said on Twitter, he's not an internet baby. So you gotta be very aware when you're very biased. Whether you're a diehard Drake fan or whether you're a Drake and Pusha T fan. The key is obviously keeping it on wax, and I don't think it's gonna go outside of the studio. Hopefully, but and I look at everything. I look at not only just the recent joints, but past history. Pusha has always had like a little issue with Lil Wayne, so you got to understand the backstory behind it as well to really be able to look at facts. Somebody had a really good response in reference to they feel like Pusha was prepared for this, and I believe that. It's kind of obvious, but I'm impressed either way. Me being from VA, anywhere I go, whether it's Florida, Germany, Africa, whatever, like VA has always been like home team no matter what. But facts are facts. I mean, if something is hot, it's hot. If it's not, it's not. If Pusha's rebuttal wasn't really up to par, it ain't up to par. But that's not the case right now. You know what I mean? So, and then Pusha being one of the few voices, especially being from VA, We got, Tim, Missy, Pharrell, the Clips who came out, etc. Like, there's not too many, artists or icons that come from VA. You know what I mean? Even from a sports standpoint, we don't have a specific team and things like that. You know what I mean? So when we do, we definitely support. But Drake is phenomenal. I think since he's been in the game, he's been doing a fantastic job, legacy wise, music wise, what he's brought to the game. Picking this particular battle, I probably wouldn't have gone that route, but at the same time, I'm not Drake, so, and I don't have his team, so it's a different situation. But because of the disrespect regarding 40, like I said, a response is I feel like it's going to be rewarded, so, and we'll see. But one thing I will tell you regarding Pusha T, he ready. He ready. So we definitely got one. So we'll see what's good with it.